Peace, 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 peace. What it do, y'all? It's the brother man from the motherland coming to you guys live from the NY, back with another one of that Repent or Die podcast. For those that don't know, I'm Junes, the original for the Bantus by blood, not by conversion. You know I'm out here to splurge with the what? With the word. I had to come out. Gotta give all praise and glory to the Father, for he is worthy to be praised. I want to give shout out to all new subscribers, because it's because of you guys. I'm here now doing what I do. Numbers is going up. You know what I'm saying? All courtesy of you, of course, involving with the Father as well. So shout out to you guys. Just, if you guys can see, man, I just came back from working out. Again, another powerful bill with brothers. And I had to come bring this out, man. We're gonna get straight into it. We not here to sugarcoat nothing no more, man. You know what I'm saying? No more subtlety. You know what I'm saying? You can't be no more subtlety when you are a black man like me. No more subtle. All this subtleness and being calm, being passive, allowing certain no. We're not doing that no more. This subtlety is one of the main reasons why we are very angry, very frustrated, because we keep taking this subtle approach. These people have taught us to embrace subtlety, to move in this subtle approach in life, and in reality, these people see nothing subtle when it comes to attacking and demising and demoralizing and feminizing the whole shebang. You know what I'm saying? I can't even talk what I really want to talk because I be on these people's platforms. You understand? I'm working on something right now where I can really have my own establishment, you know what I'm saying? Drop my own videos weekly, daily, hourly, however it needs to be, so I can talk to my people and give my people an understanding. Because a lot of you guys is listening, but y'all listening, but y'all not applying. It's one thing to listen, and it's another thing to apply what you heard. Because if we had applied all the wisdom and knowledge that we've heard through our lives, we would not be still in a subtle approach. We will be on the demanding approach. We will be very aggressive. It will be a lack of fear and an embracement of authority. I'm trying to tell my people that these individuals are not better than you because they carry titles. Because you are a judge, because you are a lawyer, because you are a doctor, does not give you the clearance to feel like you better than me. I don't give a damn what financial bracket that you are in. I sleep good at night. I'm comfortable in my skin. I'm comfortable to come outside, look people in their face, in their eyes, and know that I wasn't compromised. Know that I didn't give in. Know that I didn't sell out. It feels good to do that. Not too many people can do that. Not too many real individuals can go into any establishment and let your presence be heard. Let your face and your presence be seen. Not too many people could do that. Praise the Father, I'm capable of doing that. I can be in any scenery and shake the room. That's my job. I'm a king. You are a king. Because you keep taking this subtle approach. This is why you feel like you are a peasant. See, kings don't take subtle approach. Kings is actionaries. They do stuff. They talk stuff. They don't keep it within. They don't take their frustration out on their women. They don't take it out on their children. They don't take it out on their friends, their partners, their mothers, their fathers. They don't do that. You rule. You guys have forgotten that. You rule. You stand on authority. You stand on something, fam. And because we keep taking this subtle approach, these niggas is attacking in all corners. Sooner or later, school is not going to be a school for your child. Are you ready for that? Are you going to take this subtle approach? Or are you going to wait for change to come? Are you going to wait for them to provide you with a saving hope? Oh, saving grace. You waiting for that? God never taught us to be subtle. Everything done with decency and order. That's what they tell us. Guess what? The world is not in decency and order, so sometimes you can't take that approach because the first order of humanity is you being in power. God's creation back in dominions where they're supposed to be. That's out of wax, playboy. So you can't take decency and order. You better take the order and put back the decency through your order. But that order comes with your commitment into knowing who you are. Your commitment in identifying who the enemy is. Being able to talk about it. Being willing to jeopardize losing your sponsorship for standing up for what's right. We keep taking this subtle. We keep, and then we was taught this, right? And you taught this, and then we go into these, and when we go into these establishments, and these people are top psychologists, so they start the conversation, or should I say, they set the mood in a state of subtlety because their approach is soft, it's kind, it's it's harmless, it's I'm on your side. These niggas is not on your side. They're not for your well-being. They're not for your best interest. They talk a good one. Actions speak louder than words. That words don't match the actions. Their actions show that they could care less for you. Their actions shows that they see you as degenerates, illiterate, people that don't have no understanding. You don't have no knowledge. You don't have no wisdom. You don't have no say. And I get that the system says that you 3/4 of a man. People need to understand what that means. You 3/4 as a man. They're telling you that you're superior. You're beyond a human. You're beyond that. Their DNA makeup goes to 6. Yours goes to 9. Wake up. Their genetic makeup goes to 6. Yours goes to 9. Wake up. But they teach you to be subtle. They teaching you to only put the band-aids on the problem that's at hand. No, we need to figure out a cure for the disease. And guess what, people? Excuse me. The disease is them. The disease is you. You are our problem. You are the cause of our PTSS. I'm going to keep saying this in every podcast moving forward. I am going to expound on the PTSS. I'm going to make that a worldwide conversation that needs to be taking place. And every single person needs to start analyzing that and start bringing it to the table. I don't care where you at. I don't care if you in New York. I don't care if you in Cali. I don't care if you in Florida. I don't care if you in Texas. I don't care if you in Africa. I don't care if you in England. We're gonna come to an understanding about this. This syndrome will be added to your books. You will be talking about this. And the coping mechanism, you know what, people? Guess what? The coping mechanism, the only way to cope with that, the only way to heal from that, you must separate yourself. Govern yourself. Go back home. This is not our home. I tell everybody this all the time. This is not our home. And don't miss me with the nonsense, well, if you don't like your hair, leave. I wish it was just that easy. I wish it was just that easy. I wish I was able to have trust funds like some of you heathens. Where your trust fund is off the expense of black and brown people. I wish I had that. So miss me with the nonsense talking about you can just leave. Give me some money. Give us some money. We over here still fighting for reparations. Give us some money. Go into your little trust fund and pull out $100,000. You guys spend that going on stupid trips. Miss a trip for the year and help us out so we can leave. So we can give you this place called America. You don't want us here. We don't want to be here neither. And for the Negroes that want to be here, stay here and die slow. Or should I say die fast? Because some of you guys won't even live to see 65. So stay here and die fast. We get up out of here. Ain't no subtlety coming out. Ain't no subtlety coming out of my mouth. Ain't no subtlety coming out of this room. Ain't no subtlety coming out of this black man. And there's thousands, hundreds, millions, billions of black men who's on this type of time. But we being shadow banned by this algorithm, by this satanic Luciferian system that refuse to allow the truth to set the black man free. And then they get their little minions and children to try to contradict, to rebuttal, to make it seem like you're being an extremist. My nigga, what was you don't think the Atlantic slave trade was extreme? You don't think the Arabic slave trade was extreme? That never hit the head like, well, that was wrong. I mean, yeah, we should allow them to go back home. That's not extreme. That's not extreme that when my child gotta go to school, my daughter who's only 11 years old gotta learn education about Fisherman and Transformers, Optimus Prime, Decepticons. You should call him Decepticock. Pause. The heck you talking about? Ain't no subtlety. This is the problem. Men is being too subtle, being too compliant. Nobody is talking aggressive. Nobody is standing up for righteousness. Nobody's being real. I had to talk to the doctors and let them put them in their place. Like, yo, listen, I don't want to hear none of that. We quick to do that with each other, but when it comes to the enemy, we on a state of subtlety. You're compliant. You're soft. You're weak. You're scared. You're feminine. Heck is wrong with you? Put your big boy pants on. Let your chest stick out. Let your chest stick out in righteousness. Don't you know God got you, fam? It was destined for us. Our lives, it was already destined. It was already written. We're just playing it out. Some of us is meant to go to jail. Some of us was meant to be killed. Some of us was meant to stand up on YouTube and talk that talk. Some of us was designed, was birthed for that. Not everybody should be doing the same thing. But one thing everybody should be on is not being subtle, black man. I don't care who you are. You violate, I'm talking to you the way you need to be spoken to. And if we need to knuckle up, then so be it. So be it. I will slap a judge. And the reason why these judges could talk the way that they talk is because they got protection. Where's our protection? Your protection is your voice. Your protection is your presence. Your protection is your God. You don't want none of that. You just want to be in a battlefield like a complete sucker. Be soft. Be in a state of compliance. You should see how women is being submissive to their boss. You can't even be submissive to your king. A nigga that would die for you, that's in the battlefield with you. You'll be submissive because your sponsor's giving you a paycheck? You getting a payday? So if I'm getting a payday, so it's money that keeps you calm. So I guess that's why they tossing money at black people like crazy. I guess that explained this whole pandemic. Oh, it makes sense now. Just throw money at them so they could sit down, shut up, and be quiet. What are we doing? I'm sitting here and I'm driving. I'm just agitated. I'm just annoyed. I'm just frustrated with how things is just going. How we just letting these heathens come and just violate. Do you know the enemy's now telling you how to raise your child? Do you know your enemy's now telling you what's right from wrong? When they never corrected the first wrong, which was slavery, fam. And your subtlety, you fall for that and you start to believe it, then you start to apply it, and then you start making it a standard. You start teaching your children that. And then when your children rebel from that because it's not something that suits with their soul, you then consider your child nuts and he crazy. Because the spirit of the Father's in that child. That don't sit well with us. This subtle approach is not for me. It's not for you. It's not for black people that look like me, that talk like me. I tell people this every day. I am the same man 20 years ago, the same man right now. I ain't never changed, bro. And I'm never going to change. I'm never going to have fear when it comes to these Europeans. I'm never going to have fear when it comes to these Arabs. I'm never going to have fear when it comes to these Chinese. I'm not having this fear. Who the heck do these people think they are? Because you carry a title, you think you get the justification to rule my life? You can control everything. You can control which house I live in. You can control which car I drive. But you damn ever in your life thinking that you're going to control this body of mine. That you're going to control the reproduction of mine. You're not controlling that. How dare you? Who the heck do you heathens think you are? You are a heathen. You are beneath me. That goes for every European race on the face of this earth. Tell the world the truth. Tell the people why you mad, son. Tell them why they really mad. Tell them why you so pissed off. Tell them why you got such a high hatred for me. Let them know who your daddy is. Tell the people the truth. Tell niggas the truth. I will respect you more if you stand up like a man and not like a coward and tell the truth. Stop. You don't have to do nothing in secrecy no more, man. We got $1,000 phones. We got all the information. Just come out. Just flat out come out. This is who I am. This is who I worship. This is what I do. All praises be to Lucifer. That's my daddy, etc., etc. Tell them why you don't like black and brown people. Just tell them the truth. Tell us the truth, fam. We ain't gonna be mad at you. There's nothing that you can't tell us. There's nothing that you can do that has not already been done. There's nothing you can do. I mean, bro, listen, if you can take a child from a mother and purposely butt naked, have it laying on a pond, on a lake, crying, wishing where his mother and his father at, and you allow an alligator to come and snap that, then you use that as an opportunity to catch the alligator so you can shed his skin, so you could put on some fucking shoes. And you telling me I'm supposed to be subtle? You telling me I should be calm? You telling me I understand your frustration? You heathens will never understand my frustration. You will never understand my life. You will never understand my shoes. My shoes too big for you. You could be a size 15. Your size 15 still couldn't fit my shoes. Because you don't know what we go through. You don't know what our life is like. You don't know what our stress is like. You don't know what our children got to endure. Don't come talk to me about being subtle. There ain't no more subtlety taking place over here. And that goes to every black person to start taking up on what I'm saying. Ain't no subtlety. Everything is done with decency and order. You need to be as aggressive. The way that you are in these streets, you need to be as aggressive to these heathens. Because these niggas is out here really moving like they are the show and you are just the opening act. Are you dumb or are you dumb? I am the show. I am the beginning. I am the end. Like the Father says, I am the Alpha and the Omega. He is the beginning. Guess what? That's my Father. So my Father here is eternity. Guess who I is? Where I'm going to be. I'm going to be right here too. And if you don't like it, I can care less. I don't give a damn how you heathens feel. I don't give a damn how you Negroes feel. We need to get rid of you coconuts anyway. We don't care for none of that. Excuse me. We don't care for none of that. You know why? You know why we don't care? Because we put so much trust in you and look at the end results. Look at my young black youth. Look at my young black women. Women don't want to be women no more. Women want to be Instagram models. I seen a little girl, she probably like 14, 15 years old, walking in the street, poom poom shorts on. Thinking that this is cute. And the parents that support it, shame on you. The fathers that allow this, shame on you. That's the subtlety, huh? You gotta be subtle. You gotta embrace the times, right? That's the coward move. They switching your mentality. They turning you into a savage. They telling you to embrace savagery culture. They telling you to embrace being a peasant, my nigga. They telling you to be a peasant, bro. They telling your daughter to be a smut, fam. Mothers, you have a girl in your stomach for 9 months to put all that time and effort, risk your own life to bring forth a child, to allow her to be absorbed into this foolishness without any level of pushback. Why? Because you got to be subtle about it. That's why you heathens and Negroes don't want to listen to me, because I'm going to tell you the truth. Y'all niggas don't want truth. Y'all want that subtlety. Y'all want that subtle approach. You want that feminine approach. You guys don't like seeing an authoritative man speaking with conviction. That irritates you. That scare you. You're a man. You get emotional like a female. Pick your side, bro. Pick your side. The black community's out of order. We need real niggas to restore order. I'm sorry, I'm one of those real niggas. I'm sorry that when I talk, real niggas listen. I gave my man some wisdom today. He like, yo, bro. He was like, yo, bro, how come I never see this? Of course you're not going to see this. We're not around too. Our black people is not around real niggas. We seek wisdom and understanding from people who's traumatized, from people who sold out. Niggas want to grow up to be like Jay-Z. And I'm talking like this because I want you to understand. You want to grow up to be like Jay-Z. You should grow up to be like Fred Hampton, fam. You should have the Jay-Z mentality, but the end result is the Huey Newton approach. All of these things is before us to grab all of that, put it together and create something great, create something powerful. But you ain't creating nothing powerful with subtlety, bro. You over here getting mad at each other. Niggas be terrorists in the hood, bro. Terrorize the whole community, the whole neighborhood fear of them. It be 4 old Europeans that kick in your door, raising the 4-4, dragging your grandmother out, and you pleading and you begging. You taking a subtle approach. But for your people, you ready to be a gangster. You ready to show to them that you the biggest tough guy. No, fam, you a coward. You are a sucker. You are a coconut. You are a disease. You are that genetically modified. You are that cancer that needs to be eradicated immediately. Any nigga that think he could go into the studio and put the headphones in his ear, if you think he could just go like this and put headphones in his ear and his approach to talk about disrespecting women, disrespecting, violating men, making fun of men like, yeah, while you was kissing her and texting her, I was digging her and she was feeling like all of that, you got to miss me with that. Because while you rapping like that and you talking crazy, guess what? Somebody's doing that to your cousin. Somebody's doing that to your sister. Hey, somebody might be doing that to your moms, my nigga. Sucks, huh? Stop talking crazy. Because you're not exempt from this. You're not exempt from this disorder. You're not exempt from it. You try to hide it with material things, just how these heathens want you to do. That's why it's a selective rich people. It's not a collective, it's a selective amount. These niggas is selected. You are selected to be in the position that you are in. It's not about working hard. That's why they tell you it's not what you know, it's who you know. Are you dumb or are you dumb? It's time to elevate. Subtlety doesn't elevate you. It keeps you compliant. It keeps you in a state of fear. It keeps you in a state of harmony. There's no more harmony. Harmony is a song. It's singing. I'm not here to sing. I'm not here to dance. I'm not here to entertain you. You don't know how annoyed I get when I see black niggas coming on these social media platforms to go dance. What's that? What's that new song? The new challenge. It go do-do-dum, 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 do-dum, do-dum, do-do-dum. You see men twitching their ass like women, bro. Smiling. Like, yo, bro, we still here? We still doing this? I mean, it was cool when Michael Jackson did it. Michael Jackson got all the benefits off all these dances that he was doing. He's the last and only person that will ever reach that success. Time for you to do something different. Why are you trying to be seen and noticed? What you think, you about to get a record deal? You about to get a dancing contract? You think you about to make it? You think you about to make it to the Super Bowl for the halftime show? Sit your ass down. You got footwork, learn how to box so you can teach your children. So you can teach the people. Learn how to wrestle. Learn how to do something. Stop being damn near. They got dudes damn near 300 pounds. Some of these niggas be like 6'5", over here breakdancing. Like, yo, bro, how long you want to reenact your second childhood, your second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth childhood? Meanwhile, these people is plotting to destroy you while you remain subtle. There's things that's in the works to destroy you. Don't you know this heathen that was promoting this nonsense is now owning your crops? Do you know that the majority of the fruits and stuff you eat is not even real? Do you know what they doing into the air, the stuff that you breathing? What you seen last week, Wednesday, that wasn't a wake-up call? You niggas, they trying to exterminate you, fam. And you rather go, you want to listen to $1 million worth of game. I want to listen to the Joe Budden podcast. I want to listen to Drink Champs. I want to listen to and hear the same people, learn about the same people that literally are the cause into the reason why your community is what it is. You still want to listen to their story. I don't need to listen to your story. I just need to pay attention to your actions. What did you produce? You produced sorcery and evil and destruction within my community. And then real niggas like myself is doing everything they can to clean it up. But our people still entertained. Are you not entertained? How long you want to see the foolishness? When you want to stand and see some real talk? Get some real education. Get some real biblical talk. Not no TD snakes. Not no Creflo take all your dollars. Some real biblical talk. Let's talk this story. Do you know who you are? Do you know where you come from? Do you know the language your Savior spoke? Do you know the language that your father wrote? Do you know these things? Do you know the interjections? Do you see these things? Do you know the contradictions, the plagiarize? See, when you start noticing these things and you start putting the pieces, you start putting the clues, this is how you debunk the lies. You debunk the lies by finding truth. Truth is within you. Truth is who you are. Truth is where you become. Truth is where you was born out of, fam. These people are a carbon copy of you. Their DNA reached 6, yours reached 9. Make it make sense. And you allowing these people to tell you how to raise your child. You wait for them to say, this is the green light. Go ahead and go ahead and march and protest and express your frustration. Say, no justice, no peace. We walking out in these streets. And then you suckers, when you get to the point of aggravation, where you doing your destructing at? You doing it in the same location where your grandmother got to wake up early in the morning to go get some milk to go feed your daughter. You done burnt that place down like a sucker you are. Would you too scared because you are a coward? Because there's no subtlety when it comes to black community. Oh, I'm going to be aggressive with you. Who you think you talking to? Who you think you did this? Man, I'm about to go to the crib, go get the gun, spin the block. But when it comes to them, it's a calm approach. Well, Your Honor, I just want to say to the family, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking, I was on drugs and all this and that. But while you in the streets, I never caught your mind. You had to get arrested for you to come into a state of understanding? Or are you doing that to show them that you're subtle enough to be left free so you can come back to the black community and become and remain that terrorist that you are? You are a coward. You are a coward. If you think I'm lying on how I approach things and how I move, ask the wife. One day I have the Wiz come on and let her talk, and he'll be like, nah. June, what he says is what he do. He don't have no filter. He has no fear. He talks to whoever needs to be spoken to. If you violate me, I'm obligated by the universe to tell you about your violation and then let you know that we're not doing that. My subtlety is me not putting hands on you. That's how far as it goes. But you shall respect me. Because the only thing that's separating you from me or from all of us is the location. It's hidden location. Because we will find out. Believe me, we got $1,000 access to everything. Anybody can be sought out. Anybody can be checked. Anybody can be found. You is not that hard. Don't think it for 1 second you are hard. All I need is a name and 4 digits, fam. And believe me, we can find it if we need be. So miss us with all this subtlety. Black men, black women, all that subtle approach. You got to throw that joint out the window, fam. There ain't no time for that. Because if you don't see what's going on in this world, if you don't see what they feeding your children, if you don't see what they're allowing you to eat, if you don't see the foods that they tell you is healthy and unhealthy, switching your mannerisms, your mental approach. You're seeing everything, every justification, every literature, every possibility, everything that you believe has to come from them for it to be considered valid. The enemy has to approve it. Then the slave is going to say, yes, that's true. When our slave masters knew who they was, knew that they was enemies, knew that they was evil, and the objective is to go back home. We used to sing that song. We used to sing that song. Oh, I can't wait to see Zion, Zion, Zion. They tell you they can't wait to go back to Africa, bro. Zion, it ain't no goddamn 1948, and we ain't even gonna get into that. They wanna go home. You niggas wanna stay put. You stay put because of subtlety. Oh man, I'm good here, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I like my job, bro. You know what I'm saying? They pay me good, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really gotta do nothing. I got a job. You know, this is the typical black man story. I got a job, I got a degree, I got a beautiful wife, I got beautiful children. We do this, we do that, in a state of subtlety. And you could drive with the whole family, beautiful, doing everything, and just get one bad cop on a bad day, pulls you over and execute everybody, and that man is gonna get a desk job. Oh, my bad. No. What happened with George Floyd? They showed that we get justice. Yeah. To ask me what happened to that officer, which prison he's in. Which one of you niggas can make a phone call and make one of the homies call in and say, yeah, he's here? Which one of you niggas could verify that? I guarantee you can't. I guarantee you can't. Because when these heathens walk out the back door, job well done. Hop out on a plane, they're in a whole nother country, whole new life, new different passport, new different identity, living their best life, sipping margarita, while you still out here crying with each other when you're supposed to take matters into your own hands. And I'm not talking, and I'm not no way, shape, or form. I'm telling my people that we need to go blow for blow. We're not there yet. We don't have an army. We don't have a nation. We don't have a unit. We don't even have decent communication. We're not even ready for that. But what we can do is put an end to this subtlety. What we can do is start paying attention, to start seeing the obvious. I mean, it's clear as day now. For you black people that's running around saying, I don't believe in God, there's no God. My nigga, these people is on TV now throwing up demon signs. Fire in the background. They telling you what time they on. Dudes coming outside with horns on their head looking like the devil. They telling you what time they on. They telling you who they worship and who they pray to. And you gonna come look me in my face and tell me there's no God? Are you crazy? And if you on that type of time, you don't have that belief, my man, you need to just kill yourself. If you don't believe there's no God, then somebody's waking you up every day. Don't let him do his job and wake you up every day. Just kill yourself, so put an end to it. So you can get taken up, so you can come out the way and we can replace you with somebody else, because we need to start putting real individuals out there. These young boys is growing up. Some of them got fathers, some of them don't. The ones that got fathers, shout out to you. But the ones that don't, it's me and you that got to raise that boy. To the mothers, to the single mothers, to the single fathers, to any single parent on the face of this earth. You ain't supposed to be absorbing your child. Your child should not be absorbing your phone, should not be absorbing iPads, should not be absorbing YouTube, TikTok. They should not be absorbing that. They should be absorbing your conversation, your connection with them, your communication with them. You're teaching them. You are their first teachers. Their teachers aren't the teachers in school. PS 130 is not for them. Public school is not for your child. Public school is an outlet of obligations you need to oblige by, so these suckers won't be in your business. You see how wicked they are? Because they don't order, and first of all, your child needs, you got to get education. That's educational neglect. They got a neglect for everything. They got urinal neglect. Well, where's the neglect for having the girl in a bathroom with another man because that man says that he's a girl? Where's the neglect in that? That's child abuse, fam. But you know why you don't see that, black people? Because you so subtle. You want to sit your ass down. Miss me with the nonsense, man. I could talk all day about this. I could talk all week, all month, all year, all century for the rest of my life about black people problems. And some of you niggas still won't get it. Some of you niggas will hear it and won't even apply it. Won't do nothing about it. Won't be like, yo, so what should we do? How can we come together? That's the first communication. Like I told you, we don't have communication. We need to start communicating. We need to start having conversations. Not over the internet, not over the phone, in person. Just like how they do it. You know, like they got every year they got a summit and all of them team up, meet up, and they come up with some world solution and how it's gonna benefit the world. No, they trying to figure out a solution how to benefit them by destroying you, my nigga. We need to start understanding that. Real men, all the real hitters, all the money makers, all the ballers, everybody that had access to a large amount of funds. You guys should be at the table, sitting down, figuring out how can we better our people. What can we do? What can we do to separate ourselves from them? Who's gonna be the sacrificial lamb? Like, yeah, I deal with them. I deal with that. Shaq, where you at? You got over this amount of stores, this and that. You sit on all that money. Where you at? You have the characteristics and the presence and the approach to stand in front of them and deal with them while we are in the background doing our thing. You from Jersey. Jersey should not be brothers in Jersey should not be killing each other, still selling drugs with each other, knowing that you have a large amount of money to change lives. Jay-Z, where you at? You from Marcy Projects, right? You from Brooklyn, right? Why are you not fixing up your hood, fam? Why are you not fixing up your hood? You quick to get on the record and scream out, "Oh, I'm only worth over 500 million." You and your wife is a billionaire, bro. Why are you not helping? Why are you not fixing? $10 million, $20 million, $50 million out of $1 billion is actually 50 cents, bro. And then you can make that joint right back off another adventure, off another artist. You got plenty of avenues where you make your money, where that money's gonna come back in 2 to 3 years. But you know, in the next 15, 20, 30 years, your people is set. Your community is in a positive direction. Floyd Mayweather, you worth billions. You from Rapid, Michigan, bro. Rapid, Michigan is still one of the poorest communities of them all. And you thinking you doing something because you having a coat drive and you selling turkey, my nigga. Why you not in the community speaking with the real ones? Putting all the real gangsters, putting an end to this murder and this shooting. Be like, look, I'll give you guys $1 million. I give each one of you guys $1 million to fix the community. But this war between y'all gotta stop. I'm willing to help you, but this war got to stop. Once we start having these type of conversations, people's going to start having to hold themselves accountable. But you know why you don't see that? Because you like to be settled. Subtle is synonymous with settling. They settled you here off ships. This is not the way we going out. This is not the way we were supposed to go out. Martin Luther King, even though Martin Luther King was a sellout, he did what he did. He's one of the biggest cause. Let me tell you the two biggest, the most evilest people that ever been in black people's lives was Barack Obama and Martin Luther King. That was the black man's demise, was these two individuals. Obama made it okay for fishes to walk by your daughter, hold hands, and kiss. Everything begins with kiss. Come on. We real individuals. What are we standing for? Every real person that fought for us to get to this point. You niggas think the mission is over? You think the fight is over? Sam Cooke murdered. Jimi Hendrix murdered. Huey, Fred, murdered. Nelson Mandela in jail 20, 30, 40 plus years. Homie didn't come out till he was about 80? Then he only lived to be what, 90? I don't know. But they stood for something. Malcolm X died in front of his wife and his children. In the front seat, my nigga. Yo, bro. I'm going to leave it as that, fam. I'm going to leave it as that. As long as you guys remain subtle, you guys are going to forever be in trouble. It's either you huddle or you going to crumble because they hitting you hard. And guess what? That ball, we already fumbled. Are you dumb or are you dumb? For those that don't know who I am Mr. Keep My Foot on you heathens, you he-gros, and the newly installed Hedonite snacks. Are you dumb or are you dumb? I'm going to say it again. Are you dumb or are you dumb? Because if you don't see what's going on, If you don't care for what's going on, you are dumb. You shouldn't, you are a waste of space. You are a case. You are a liability. You must be removed. You are a coconut that needs to be shaken off the tree of life. Miss me with that nonsense, man. I'ma holla at y'all.